Dr. Ren, yeah, over UK, another leaked details up to Jack about Ken Ofori Atta, ne lawyer. Yeah, my person will be coming home. The Yakoti, details are or to Jack, Efa, Dr. Ren, and as Efa Ken Ofori Atta, ne lawyer. So we new ha, no one subscribe to the channel, bell notification. No. Na share ma afoforo ensa enkabi. We understand na the video too ma YouTube ebebo onkaye no when video ni bi ahwe. Yentie Dr. Ren leak details a odi atodwa efa Ken Oforiata ene afi so the lawyer
story no nyina no ne lawyer no chiri se Ken Oforiata no oyare prostate cancer and ye fly no call Minnesota Mayo Clinic se onkosa no ho yare and wo mu chiri se Mr. Oforiata has been receiving treatment and undergoing monitoring in the US for several weeks ahead of the operation, sources close to the family said. Now, according to the lawyers, no background of the mind, he had also been managing a post-COVID multi-system inflammatory response syndrome, initially diagnosed in February 2021. 2021, no. Remember, Ken Oforiata, ebedu mrebi ma yeka chere se edwuma na wo ye no wonja edwuma no. Ken Oforiata still insisted and told Ghanaians say ne ho oyare kra no because of the love for mother Ghana ntino ontimi nja edwuma obekoso aye edwuma. This is what Ken Oforiata ka chere Ghana for. So the good news ni me be church ro mu na mamwo hunu entro no Ken Oforiata etwa no na entro no has to come to an end. And the intro no ewie ye ne say ice achi no o detain no na me kire de ntia ice achi Ken Oforiata me kire de kudie ntia ice achi Ken Oforiata. Now we see Mr. Oforiata had to go has been managing a post-COVID multi-system inflammatory response syndrome. Initially diagnosed in February 2021. A condition that has required ongoing medical oversight. Now, Metwa, so say, Mr. Oforiata has served as Ghana's finance minister from 2017 to 2023, playing a key role in the country's economic management during a turbulent period that included the COVID-19 pandemic and negotiations with the International Monetary Funds. Now, story when me read free Asasi Radio. Remember, Asasi Radio belongs to Gabi Asare Ochedako. Remember, Gabi Asare Ochedako is a cousin to Ken Oforiata. Gabi Asare-Chodakun is also a cousin to Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. So what the newspaper is trying to do, they say, they want to paint it into the international media, say Ken Ofori-Atta is somebody or credible, a hard-working man, somebody who really even did well for Ghana as Ghana's finance minister. So they are painting the dark horse no as white as snow. Sa no mbe no omunua. Sa no mbe no omunua. It is so muye bibia na a portray what the Ghanaian media na say e de kira America for ne eyes say Ken Ofori-Atta ne ho son ne ho kronkron. This is what they are doing. Me kire mu akire. But me so me kire me de me so me factor me wo e wo enkomo we ho me kire. Now Owie no say we play a key role in the country's economic management during a turbulent period that included the COVID-19 pandemic and negotiations with the International Monetary Fund. We all know, Ken Ofori-Atta told Ghanaians, we are not going to IMF. And we'll call IMF. The paper or the story from Asasi Radio wants to mislead the general public. They want to mislead the public out there. What you say? Now, remember eyes for Nehuno. Because Yemubino, yesterday I was informed when he was picked up. I've told you, say, Ken Ofori-Atta no wompewu. I saw about Ghana to account for his stewardship. Now, according to Womu Asasi Radio, say, Mr. Ofori-Atta served as Ghana's finance minister and we will see in November 2025, the Office of the Special Prosecutor charged him and others with corruption and corruption-related offenses. The trial is at a case management conference stage. It way no a Wilberforce and a day Asari and or trust our story way. Now, my first time I met Wilberforce Asari, I was being introduced. Emra oba UK Krumha or neba umiamo up and now. Yemfe non tonche. Let me give you the true story. What has happened to Ken Ofori-Atta. You will recall, say, in 2025. Made the picture eba beto abontene when I met Ken Ofori-Atta or when I saw Ken Ofori-Atta eating at a restaurant here ewa London. Now made the picture ne beto abontene, I personally contacted the national security in Ghana. And I sent them all the pictures to the national security in Ghana. Of course, the national security in Ghana also Emma Metia say me were platform there, but they will give the story also to Kevin Taylor. Also a bigger platform. Now, Kevin Taylor came out to say only who Ken Ofori-Atta. That one was not factual. Mena who no took pictures, gave it to national security. National security informed Kevin Taylor to also broadcast the news. Now, one of the things the reason why Ken Ofori-Atta eba London ne say ne visa na wukrano. Visa no allow no money stay in America for only 6 months. Now after every 6 months no so o renew so o free kronim no saba kronim obim. Enti visa na wukra no it does not allow him to stay in America continuous after every 6 months. Enti 6 months bia no he needs to check out and come in again. So what you say? What's now more after 6 months so what the entire what more after 6 months. It's not medium say ne visa no ebewu a year your friend is saying December last year. It last year ni no me videos bi na me na I was telling people say Ken Ofori-Atta ne visa ebewu. In fact, Manase Azure de obeka say Ken Ofori-Atta visa bewu bia February, but na me say visa ne bewu dey a year December. Now, edi entina me nim. Edi entina me what's information. Edi etie no simple. I am very close to Ken Ofori-Atta. Very, very close to Ken Ofori-Atta. I will not say it today, but I informed one big man or a national security opinion when I told him he still didn't get it. There's reason why I get my story when it comes to Ken Ofori-Atta on Tiasi. I am very, very close to him. Oshatadea eye blue a minim. Okoda eya minim baby a water. Okoda bia minim baby a water. And I am close to the man. I see him through my telescope, which is not a joke. Now, Ken Ofori came to UK because at the time, nana the visa baby. So he needed to come. Na obeba beninam krum no asako back to USA. And then the mammy di hu no restaurant. In fact, oba UK no oko baby bebre me hu ni baby bebre. Edumrebi they went to a funeral. Me hu no ne bamti mo ne niema we yase. Okay, I saw him and the Kufuadu here in the United Kingdom. Remember, I was always telling you Ghanaians that Kufuadu after election, or betna UK, or betna ha, many no ne betna kuruma, but the betunche. Now, this is the news here. Mubekaya and Che, and I beka chere say, OSP. Yeah, we Ken Ofori free the Interpol red alert no, and yeah, because of anything, is because he wants Ken Ofori to leave UK. Leave USA and come to UK. Send your best come back to USA. Me catch them. Enti Ken Ofori ye ni deem free Interpol red alert no. Na OSP enim hubi. The office of the special prosecutor no. Omu nim hubi pa. So omu si omu nim hubi pa. They should come out and tell Ghanaians. Sa omu dene two Interpol red alerts no mo catch Ghana fo nyina me bwana. Na omu yi ni free sunu so e. What was the explanations of the man Ghana for? My explanation, Papa Bia, Anameboa. Look, it's because Oye Bibia as Ken Ofori Noa, Amania Wobon, or Bomani could see a Kufuade so. A Kufuadon so, a Boamania Mani could see a ye OSP so. It OSP onim, Nema air cover to and fro unim. Remember, so catch Ghana for say, Ken Ofori a free Ghana no who ye. Onimiye aden wan bo hu deru aden wan kan kire Ghana for na ye mu bi ni ankwan koye demonstration where Portonian stop no. It's because it is a teamwork. They are working together. Now the etieni Ken Ofori atna USA ne visa no ne visa no oni nkrata wo de betna USA nti eso wo free kronim. Now Minnesota now won ye mu bi no, we have been following him on Minnesota enyene Piabontinio, Quahio, the street of Minnesota, Yeninenam, and Operiania Najo. And he had no idea. We were only waiting for the right time to get ICE involved. As soon as we had to alert ICE, said this is where he is living, this is where he stays, Nevisa will go after him. Because you say, the Ghanaian leaders, no, including this current government, no, were trying to play with the minds of Ghanaians. So we only needed the ICE to come in. The team in the US alerted the ICE and they moved in to pick him up. Eti send the lawyers be now abonting so a normal obwa enye normal. Ken Ofori wanted to overstay. Remember, the lawyer eba UK krumha or free US eba krumha. Why is the lawyer free UK US eba UK krumha? Our betina home iman interview ewo BBC. Our to abonting or two ne numun go abonting. Do you know why? Ghana ni no an interview. No, these happy boys are free Joy FM. Joy FM and BBC in Kenta Wudia Womudi, no, and Pempi, no politicians esha. Until they sponsor these journalists to go abroad and then find a Jumaye. And these are the boys that were being sponsored by these Kufuados when they were in Joy. Some of them were in their friends saying Ghana or Joy FM. And the only person that they needed to speak to was to get somebody onim woman what woman na interview to the Ghanaian audience. So the lawyer had to leave USA, come to UK, and then oba UK no Ghana Joy FM near and the mama BBC no happened to interview him. Now, look, these people are trying to do something to the minds of Ghanaians. Simple tietia. Ken Ofori tanya na say obeba Ghana. That is why we had to get ICE involved. To let Ghanaians know, say, if really and truly the people in Ghana, if really and truly Mama says, say, every penny, every cedi, every dime, every peso, obeje, ne ya punish boy kronoa, jan ya femu die, ICE acheno, it is up to the Ghanaian ambassador in the United States of America to also tell ICE that this man is also needed in Ghana for corruption and a friend say malpractices. And so ICE must make sure say you be deported Ken Ofori-Atta to the motherland. This is the reason why and I agree maybe a video we come in a video we because me wouldn't say and same be a me call for catch me free USA and then no say maybe a video no. Emma Ghana phone say that's why I want you to share this video. Me pese Ghana phone who say yemubini we want to fight people who are corrupt. This is the time I do some pempenso way. It is up to this current government to really show Ghanaians say indeed they want to fight corruption and indeed they mean to ensure say they will extradite Ken Ofori-Atta to Ghana. You said they were joking. I said it here that the Attorney General and Co and OSP were joking. That is why Mubino ye te ya man kratan ewu ye pe, and then we informed ICE. And in fact, ICE went in sharp, smart, and they grab him like a friend is saying, Sebiu, a kura. It's omuchine say a kura. What you say? Omuchine say de a kura. So I'm saying to the government of Ghana, ICE achino. Now you say you need the man to come to Ghana. This is the time. I must ensure that Ken Ofori-Atta will be on the next flight to Ghana. It's as simple as ABC. And we are waiting. So indeed, the John Dramani Mahama government, this is what we can do. The team in America is also working. You remember when he was or what a friend is saying, or the backpack about the criminal, we took the pictures and we brought it out, we show it to people. Everywhere, Oko, we take pictures. It's up to the government of Ghana. If indeed, womo pese, wobakrunimwa, womanemra. Aye, Jumano. America phone we wukrum no, Ghana phone wukrum ho. Oma buayen am yehunu baby owo emre nedu yemfa ne mra Ghana no ambassador na owo no ye wo military attaches for mu ye adwuma wo military officers ebi mu ye a friend is saying army officers ebi mu ye air force officers ebi mu ye naval officers me nim de ntia America because Akufo-Addo time no wo ye say ye ncheme Akufo-Addo time wo mu ye say British Aban encheme. In fact, one report me my British Aban 3 good times. E wo krum ha. One report me no. One more anu one ye Elmash. A friend is saying, one more a friend is say Commodores ne nyoma no mu di anim. A mu ye adwuma wo Ghana British embassy at the time. Papa Owusu Ankuma was the Ghana High Commissioner then. 3 good times. And they reported say encheme. All because a friend is saying, Jumano, all because we were speaking the truth, all because I was fighting against the corrupt activities of the MPP government. Akufo-Addo sent British police to me. It affected me in many ways. I'm telling you. And one day, I have told one big man, Ghana National Security, but sometimes when some people come to power, now no mudding community, they feel so yaba power until we don't need you anymore. It's only 4 years. It's only 4 years. And I'm telling NDC, it's only 4 years. If you guys don't know, it's only 4 years. Now, Ken Ofori-Atta was supposed to be arrested in 1999, 2000, 2001, 2002. According to the same serious fraud office, and they are from Uyoko. One more report, Ken Ofori-Atta was supposed to be arrested. What you say? Now, Ken Ofori-Atta didn't escape jail or prison. Emra Ghana's serious fraud office indicted say oyo kromfo na we wia o man sika abokro no eba ne sen na Ken Ofori-Atta ya nchena nto prison. Ye chi Victor Solomon edne kotu prison. Ya Victor Selome kotu prison. Ken Ofori was supposed to be part of that. Timye. But remember, sir, in 2000 there was a change of government. That was when John Ejekum Kufuor became president. And immediately he became president, he made Akufo-Addo the Ghana's Attorney General. I'm showing you where Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo became friends with Bawumia, and later on made Bawumia his vice president. Bawumia then was working for the NDC government. At the time, he was an aide to Owura Kwabena Dufour, Dr. Kwabena Dufour. He was privileged to many information at the Bank of Ghana. At the time, the governor then, womu free akonya so a NDC free akonya so, Rawlings time womu free akonya so. Serious fraud office find sikadie bi ni sikawie bi ni sikanwema boni bi e course a na Ken Ofori was part of that sikadie no. And into the serious fraud office and from Yoko no, can say Ken Ofori kwan a ode Ghana afa so abo Ghana krono ewia Ghana no yenchini ntum. Now, Akufo-Addo be Attorney General no, ana ni nua no ye Ken Ofori no de ni si nchen. Ana oye den omo ne Bawumia mo katakata nsem so e di protect Ken Ofori ana omo yi Victor Selome maaye. Now Victor Selome ono na nam ne so a sa transaction no a ye bo Ghana krono no e course. Nti remember, eye Owura Akufo de bibi a friend of causing financial loss to the state by. Now that causing financial loss to the state no gina so the che Victor Selome then a prosecute you no money call in sawom. Na enye se Victor Selome nko na ese woko. Na ese nko ni Ken Ofori na eko. Na se wo konso ndu a na ese nko friend Adam for a friend Kelly Gajeko. No so beka ho bi serious fraud office in Krata ye mu bi ye wono 1999 and I make we. So clearly no Ken Ofori no na undeserved to be Ghana's finance minister. And again, and then Mama can say in 2017 August say I am very disappointed with the Ghana opposition political party. Say omunim say wo mo ankasa Yoko share say yenchi Ken Ofori no ma Ken Ofori kromfo na tum say wo be Ghana's finance minister. History will repeat itself. And what did history do? Ken Ofori transfer sika from one account to another account was sika na yera. Ken Ofori nyoma wodi di Ghana SML nyoma wodi ye Ghana nya nyoma ketwa.